Popping, you guys, it is your boy Ghiman Mckinney once again back here with another video for you. I'm bringing you the Juice Alert once again, and today, guys, we gotta talk a little bit about the NFL. Obviously the playoffs are quickly approaching. I'm gonna get into a little bit of the AFC playoff picture. Just some big games that are coming up this Sunday, even Thursday. I'm mainly gonna preview the Thursday night game. We're going to talk a little bit about Steelers and Patriots. That's pretty much about it. I think those are the two most important games. I'll preview other games down the stretch, things like that. But these are the two games I think really are going to affect the whole AFC playoff picture. That's why I'm mainly talking about them. I will show some love to other teams, hopefully, down the road. But hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about this channel if you haven't already. But let's get right into it, guys. So you got Thursday night football. Chargers and Chiefs. Now, guys, I didn't start the channel when I did make my predictions, but as far as making my predictions with my friends, things like that, I did say the Chargers I think would win the division. In the offseason. Obviously they started off I think 1-2. They lost to the Chiefs at home, lost to the Rams. No shame in that. I forget who else they beat in between, but it didn't really start off great. They rallied off a lot of straight wins. They did lose to the Broncos at home, which is not a good look for them. By the way, I'm repping my Green Bay Packers. Don't worry, guys. We gonna be back. Aaron Rodgers, we got a win this past week. Anything's possible. We're still not out of the playoff picture, but anything's possible. But get back to the Chargers. Like I said, they did lose to the Broncos recently, but man, when I tell you, when they won on the road versus the Steelers, that really convinced me this team can compete. I think they're a top 5 team. Now, the Steelers, I will admit, they're not as good as I thought they'd be. I'm going to hold back on the Steelers a little bit. I did say they were my Super Bowl pick to make it out of the AFC. I'm going to hold back on that for now. I'm going to swallow my words. But I still am hanging on to the Steelers a little bit. I think they're still a good team. They let some games get away. That was a great win for the Chargers. It wasn't necessarily bad Steelers. I think it was just good Chargers. This is a team that's top 10 in offense. I believe they're top 5. Yeah, top 5 in offense, actually. And top 7 on defense. They got a steal in Derwin James in the draft. Drafted him number 17 overall. I was surprised he fell that far. I thought the Tampa Bay Buccaneers should have snagged him at number 10, 12. They picked Vita Vea. That was their mistake. A lot of teams passed on Derwin James, however. But, and Phillip Rivers is balling this year. He's an MVP candidate. I think he'd be 3rd or 4th on my MVP list right now. And the thing about the Chargers is they're a complete team. Like I said, 7th overall in defense, 5th in offense, I think. And they got Joey Bosa back. Now, Joey Bosa was huge in that, Steelers game coming down the stretch. They don't have to blitz a whole lot. They can get a lot of pressure without blitzing with Joey Bosa and Melvin Gordon. Joey Bosa has come back, has dominated the last 2 or 3 games that he's been back. I think he's the key. Now, to me, the Chargers are just a little bit better than the Chiefs. I'm going to pick the Chargers to upset the Chiefs on Thursday Night Football. I know it's a crazy prediction. I get it. I get that, the eye test says the Chiefs are way better. The Chiefs, to me, are kind of the better team, but are they really? I don't know. The Chiefs are first in offense, that's no doubt. Patrick Mahomes is my MVP right now, but, Patrick Mahomes does turn the ball over a lot, I believe Kirk Cousins and Sam Darnold lead the league in turnovers per game. They have 16 turnovers on the year. Patrick Mahomes had 13 turnovers in 13 games. So he's a little bit loose with the football. They're 28th on defense. 28th? It's not very good. Now, they did beat the Chargers in Los Angeles early in the year. I give them huge props for that. That was a great win. I didn't expect that to come. I thought the Chiefs would be a wild card team. I didn't expect them to be this good, but I just think that the Chargers emotionally are going to be hyped for this game. I know it's in Kansas City. I think they're going to be emotionally motivated and hyped for that game. Emotion plays a big factor in the NFL. Look at the Patriots and Jaguars game. I don't think the Jaguars are anywhere near as good as the Patriots, but emotionally, they came out ramrod the Patriots in Jacksonville because they were ticked off about what happened last year. I think that's a similar situation that's going to happen. I think it'll be a very tight game. But like I said, the Chargers, they have the secondary to match up with the Chiefs with Tyreek Hill and things like that. They don't have to blitz a whole lot. So they don't have to leave their quarterbacks on islands. They can play a little bit of zone coverage with Derwin James, Desmond King, who's a fine, last year a 5th-round pick. He has one of the best Pro Football Focus grades. Casey Hayward's balling, and Green Bay Packers, my team. What are you doing? Oh, you let Casey Hayward go. Oh, I knew he was going to be a star. Green Bay, do better, please. Kevin King's a bust. We could use Casey Hayward a lot right now. But anyway, I just think the Chargers are going to win a tight game. I understand that the Chiefs are, dominating, but at home, the Chiefs versus the Ravens, they looked a little shaky. They really did. They looked a little shaky versus the Ravens, I think. The Ravens had that game won, and the Ravens, they have the best defense in the league to me, but the Chargers are right near them with them. Are right there with them as far as defense goes, and they have a better offense. So I think they'll be able to move the ball in Kansas City a little bit better. Kansas City is the number one offense in the league, guys, and guess what? They've allowed more yards than they've gained this season, which is crazy. So I do think the Chargers will steal a win, and I do think Kansas City is going to lose next week to Seattle. I understand. I know Kansas City is better than Seattle, I think, but Seattle is a tough place to play. It's at Seattle. I think that Russell Wilson's going to come through. They're first in rushing on the year. They can control the line of scrimmage and control the clock, keep Patrick Mahomes off the field, and I think the Chiefs catch a loss in Seattle. Seattle's been on a roll, guys. Seattle's one of the most underrated teams. They're on a 5-6 game winning streak, something like that. They're a great team, and it's hard to win in Seattle, So I think that Kansas City is going to finish as a wild card team. I just do. Russell Wilson plays great in big game spots, and I think Kansas City catches a loss. Now, let's get to the Patriots-Steelers game real quick. Honestly, guys, I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna pick the Steelers to win this game. Both teams are coming off emotional losses. I get it. The Steelers, they had I don't even know what Boswell, their kicker, was doing. He sits there, tries to go for the kick. He falls down. I'd never seen a game in like that. They lost to the Raiders off a fallen missed kick by Boswell. If you watch the game, you know what I'm talking about. But that was crazy. You shouldn't be losing to the Raiders. They lost to Denver, and they also blew a huge lead versus the Chargers. They were up 23-3, I think, but they blew a huge lead at home. So the Steelers are in a little bit of a funk. And the Patriots, they just lost on a crazy, vertical pass to the lateral pass, I should say, to the Dolphins. It was about a 69-yard run by Kenyon Drake. Rob Gronkowski, you need to work on your tackling. They were a prevent defense for Hail Mary. The Dolphins won with like 6 seconds remaining left in regulation. They walked off a touchdown. That's a bad way to lose a football game. That's inexcusable for a Bill Belichick team. But I just think the Steelers are better than the Patriots. I still do. The Steelers are giving away some games. I get it. And the best team doesn't always win, guys, on a given Sunday. Any team can get beat. The game's in Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh's going to win the game, Like I said, they've let several games get away. They have a better offense than the Patriots. The Steelers are top 4 in offense. They rush the passer better than anybody in the league. The Steelers are first in sacks this year, I believe. When Tom Brady is being rushed and pressured and getting off his spot, he's not as effective. You saw that in the Titans game. You saw that in the Jaguars game. Even on the road when they faced the Detroit Lions, they lost. So the Patriots have been a great road team. And I think this is similar to the Jaguars game. Last year the Steelers had the Patriots beat, man. They really did. They had a touchdown call back, on them where they could have won the game. I thought that it was a touchdown, and they're mostly going to be up for this game. The Steelers are mostly going to be up for this game. I get it. It's going to be hard to turn around and play. James Conner is injured, I believe. I think he might play versus the Patriots. He might not, but I'm still going with the Steelers. I think the Steelers just emotionally are going to come out. They're better on offense. I think they're going to get pressure on Tom Brady. I think they're going to win a close one. Also, Melvin Gordon's not playing for the Chargers, but they have a dude named Justin Jackson who's been running the ball pretty effectively in his place. I got the Chargers beaten the Chiefs. I think the Chargers are going to win the division because I think they're better than the Chiefs overall as a team when it comes to defense, special teams, all that stuff, as far as offense goes. And I think the Steelers are going to beat the Patriots. Now, will they finish higher than the Patriots in the standings at the end of the year? I don't know. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe. Tell your friends about my channel. It's been your boy, Ghiman Mckinney. And I'm Ghost, and go Packers.